Hey guys, this is MasterCog999 coming at you with another Bionicle MOC review, this time of the Frozen Sage. So, this is the Frozen Sage. Let's get to a little bit of a backstory. The Frozen Sage's past is unknown to many, but he is a man of great experience. He often is found traveling and helping strangers. He's a very wise man, but he's not a Toa. He has no control over the ice that grows over his body. It's just there due to his more northerly travels. My camera is constantly tilting. So that's the northern, or the Frozen Sage in a nutshell. I'm going to use northern and frozen interchangeably, just you watch. So, inspiration for this MOC. I'm not sure if... Can this camera not keep on falling? Jeez. Anyways, I'm not sure if the inspiration is super apparent, but I was inspired by good old Kitongu, at least with the appearance of the head, right? Kitongu had that rock plate going over the singular eye, and he was kind of a sage, and I always really liked that, but I didn't like how big and buff he was. I was hoping that he'd be more sleek and slender, and I am pulling the studio with me. So that's kind of what I did here. Let's get a better look at the MOC. I can't zoom out any. I'm too close. Okay. So there we have him in full. And let's have him face towards us. And not kill the studio. Okay. So very small, very sleek. I should have grabbed a MOC for size comparison, but I didn't. So we're just going to have to tell his proportions by how tiny his little ass feet are. Look at those tiny feet. They work fine. He's stable. Right? Not falling. My studio might fall before he does, and that would cause him to fall. So tiny feet, not a lot going on. Nothing too special. They got studs on the side. If we turn out the leg, I know it's very ugly that it's not plated there. And I'm going to be working on finding a solution for that that does not make his leg super bulky. But he's got digitigrade legs, as you guys can see. And for any of you who are wondering what digitigrade legs are, it's not that just that they're legs that bend like this. The technical definition is that this would be the heel, and this entire thing would be the foot. But this is the entire foot, that's the heel. It's just that there is no biological leg that closely fits this, so I'm going to call this a digitigrade leg, even though it's not entirely a digitigrade leg. It's what you see on the hind legs of dogs and whatnot. Or if you're a fan of Halo, you'll see them on Elites. Anyways, moving up to the crotch, I am very cliched with my Vizirac crotch plates, and you will never ever get me to stop using those because those just look nice. Going up, we have a custom torso, right? And camera, work with me. So we got a custom torso. I made this a few months ago. As you can see, there's a whole lot of junk. Okay. There's a whole lot of junk going on in here. I would not be able to recreate it in a how-to anytime soon. I'd need multiple attempts to take apart, or slightly take apart, and then slightly put together. So if you want a how-to, you're going to have to wait. I might do a how-to for the arms, though, if you guys like the arms. And so let's do the arms separately. Can this just... Ooh, my camera hates me. Okay, so I'm going to take that off. Okay, I took off part of his torso. Oh no! Let's just get the arm. Oh my god, this was a messy construction. Anyways, I'll zoom us out. And here we see the arm. Interesting little construction, I think. I know that the other side has black pegs, even though this has red pegs. Don't judge me. I am running out of star pegs. But little tire here just to fill up space, because if we didn't have the tire, right, it would just be so thin. And looking at that from the front is just disgusting. So I like to put tires on to cover up those thin areas and make it look more meaty. And then other than that, it's just a regular CCBS plating. And a nice Bionicle Stars foot right here. These are my favorite things to use for armor pieces, because you can just take it, and because it's got this peg here, boom. So that's an in-depth look at the arms. If you guys want a how-to, I will be glad to do that. I am going to do another how-to this week, maybe 2 if you guys want me to do these arms. But then that leads us to the one thing we haven't really covered much, the head. The head is not in focus. There we go. The head is a unique construction. If you guys want, I'll also do a how-to on the head, because I'm pretty sure I can replicate that multiple times. I like unique heads. Masks are great, but I feel like sometimes you just don't find a mask that fits the overall appearance. And he kind of gets his Sage's hat because he's wearing a custom head, so that works. And then finally, let's take a look at the back, and I'll zoom out here. The back is covered by plates and swords, because it would be awful if I didn't. But that all said and done, this is the Northern or Frozen Sage. I'm going to use those names interchangeably because he represents both of them to me. Because he's frozen, but he also lives north, like me. But with that all said and done, I'll have a name soon for the nameless MOC. You guys have been throwing a few good suggestions out there, especially for the abilities. I'm impressed with how succinct you guys have been about the abilities. And it was, you guys like just seemed to knew it, like, oh, this is common knowledge, even though I would have never gone there. So I'm pretty sure I got abilities down tight, and I'm thinking I'll use one of the names as the region he's from, because I was suggested 2 very good names. I'll use one of the names as the region he's from, and the other name as his actual name. So that's just an update on the nameless MOC. I'll make a video about that later this week. Either way, this has been MasterCog999, and I'm signing out.